Cox Podcast, episode 6. The real episode 6. The fake episode 6, like the last one. Alright. Got my notes. Y'all been talking shit, so I gotta, I wanna play some shit that, make me feel better. Oh, what up?
Paranoid with this chopstick. He say he's a shooter on Pro Tools but never drop shit. I say I'm a shooter on Pro Tools, they get on cop shit. I fuck on your bitch when I'm done fucking all on my bitch. We ain't gon' talk about my court case. Don't worry about who ran. They ain't gon' make it to my court date. I don't want your hoe. I fuck that little bitch at the short stay. No bitch, I ain't thirsty. It's all Molly in my Gatorade. Perky's in my Gatorade.
Flop over up. Cold over this.
Paranoid with this chopstick. He say he a shooter on Pro Tools but never drop shit. I say I'm a shooter on Pro Tools, they get on cop shit. I fuck on your bitch when I'm done fucking all on my bitch. We ain't gon' talk about my court case. Don't worry about who ran. They ain't gon' make it to my court date. I don't want your hoe. I fuck that little bitch at the short. No bitch, I ain't thirsty. It's all Molly in my Gatorade. Perky's in my Gatorade. She just dropped another perky in her lemonade. I just spent another 50 for my winter cake. Lately I've been in the kitchen, kind of dinner plate. Hear him talking, knowing pussy deep down the side. He don't mean nothing. Hit him with the shopper while live and put some wings on him. Oh, you want the world to see his views? Let's make a scene for him. Air with the beam on it. Jungle Mr. Clean on him. Hit a nigga in his man's arms and watch him bleed on it. Carbine in 15 on it. Shoot that bitch right next to Savanna, guess I gotta lean on him. Scale a couple P's on it. Y'all a couple C's on it. Bitch, 100 beans on it. No, I never lie. No, I never testify. Put that on my game. Have you niggas, you can't say the same. Press all in my veins. I slide down, they see purple rain. Most you niggas lanes take to let a nigga.
We ain't done. I said, Cole, what up?
D-Mark got that heat. You hear that turnaround shit, them niggas talking us. I ain't taking shit out in Ohio till they pop this bus. 1,000 grams on AK Wireless, fuck the market up. Them niggas playing like they wild, but they won't target us. Them niggas who bet they won't try with us. They know the game, the pussy niggas know we body up. I'm on my way to get some this bitch hockey stick a tongue like a mighty duck. No, I ain't stepping on that dog, keep the snorters coming. Smoke this shit, you better act like you ain't die for nothing. A fucking GD, I'm trying to get 1,000 pumpkins. I hit the 10 with that bag, 100 miles a running. I don't know shit about no murders, don't ask me nothing. I go D-Rosen with that bitch off a half a bracket. And niggas know we on that ass, ain't let shit slide. Either you come up out that bitch or we shooting this side. Shorty said she love a nigga, I don't think she alive. But she already fucked the squad, so I think she a die. Cause ain't no broke ass nigga come give me the price. Can't no bitch with no man come give me advice. I got a plug on that dog, got me feeling high. I mean that shit was so good, I had to hit it twice. I'm in Milwaukee with the crits off the scat now. Go and ask my nigga chicken how them necks fly. You hear that turnaround shit, them niggas talking us. I ain't taking shit out in Ohio till they park this bus. 1,000 grams on AK Wireless, fuck the market up. Them niggas playing like they wild, but they won't target us. Them niggas.
Alright, I gotta. You know, second. I kept the mix short. I'll be in to go grab my ski mask or something. Mike C. Michael Cox Podcast, episode 6. Welcome. I'm fresh off the clock. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to anybody who celebrates Valentine's Day and all that good shit. Had a good day so far. I'm not complaining. It is Taco Tuesday, but I had Detroit Wing Company. That shit is fire. They killing me, dubs. If you haven't had Detroit Wing Company, make sure y'all check it out. I fuck with it. Man, look out for Scam Likely's interview. It'll probably drop after this episode. I know he probably forgot. He don't give a damn, but be on the lookout for the Scam Likely interview. It's on the way. I'm gonna say we got a lot to cover. I got notes. What my notes at? Y'all already know. Suicide hotline number 1-800-273-8255. Or text. Hold on, there's 2 different notes. Or text 988. Gotta get that in there. We're gonna do shout outs. Shout out to Clegg Middle School. I think I'm saying it right. I DJ'd. I'm Clegg's official DJ. If nobody knows that. Clegg Middle School, my official DJ. They had their first fun night of 2023 last Friday. DJ that. I had Saturday. I worked Saturday. Excuse me. Worked Saturday. And Sunday. Shout out to Brittany Parker and her sisters. They had a brunch. Deshaun plugged me. Shout out to Deshaun. Deshaun hit me like Wednesday. He was like, yo, my homegirl need a DJ. So I'm like, word? He like, yeah, she gonna call you on Tuesday. She gonna call you on Thursday. So, be by the phone. I'm like, all right, bet. So I had to work, but I'm by the phone the whole shift. I don't get no call. I knew I had to get ready for the Clegg gig Friday. So I didn't get no call. So Friday come, I'm getting ready for the Clegg gig. And I still ain't got no call. So, I'm shy. Like, if I don't know you, I'm not gonna hound you or nothing like that. I'm laid back, I'm chill. But something said, yo, hit her up. Just said she still need a DJ. I hit her up. She said she heard about me. She did her research because she wanted to go with somebody else. Nothing wrong with that. Don't take offense to that. She said, I did my research. They said you can get the job done. So, she sent me the deposit. I told her Sunday I'd be there. Started at 1:30. I got there at 12:30. Always be early. Early is on time. It was a brunch. I guess they had a brunch and then they was having a Super Bowl party. She said she didn't feel like the Super Bowl party needed a DJ, but she just wanted me to DJ the brunch. It was like, it was intimate, family and friends, but it was cool. So shout out to her for booking me. I don't be knowing how to turn my applause down. Is it this one? I think it's that one. It is that one. The applause always goes so damn high. Yeah, so the brunch was cool. Come on, y'all already know. Y'all already know the music was not an issue. And I want to say, Brittany, I'm going to chop this up and I'll send it to you. Brittany, I appreciate you for letting me control the vibe of the brunch. She made a few requests, but they were like light. I even kept asking her, who's your favorite artist? What do you like to listen to in your spare time? And she was just like, it don't really matter. Like, just do your thing. Even her sisters was like, you want us to send them some songs? The paper got, and it never did. So she pretty much let me control the vibe of the brunch. Brittany, I promise you, I appreciate that love because I know what I'm doing. Like, I know how to read the room. So shout out to clients like Brittany who let me read the room and just let me do my thing. I love you a ton for that. Only other party I did like that, and it was a great party. I say it all the time. Shout out James Holmes and his significant other. I DJ his baby shower, and again, James is like a friend of the family for sure, but I can't recall him ever coming to a party that I DJ'd before. And he just let me do my thing. And just like Britney party, killed that shit. That was the best party I think I DJ'd last year. In all honesty, it was his baby shower. Killed that shit, man. I had a ball at both parties. So toward the end of Britney's party, because it was like winding down, it was like an hour left, and this winding down, so I could have easily, again, if you pay me from however long you pay me for, I'm DJing the whole time. I don't care if ain't nobody dancing, ain't nobody doing nothing. Like toward the end of the brunch, it's winding down, whatever. I'm still playing them bangers. I'm hitting them banger after banger after banger. So I think we got like 45 minutes left. I'm still playing them slaps. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I was playing. I have a certain format of how I do a party. I'm playing them slaps. Somebody at Brittany's table, I don't know who dude was. Shout out to him. Salute. I didn't get his name. He turned around. I was like, I know what song I played. I was in my oldies bag, and I didn't even get into my bag all the way. Her pop stopped me. I'm gonna get into that. I was getting into my oldies bag, and he turned around like, "Yo, the DJ boy, crazy." So like that shit was cool. But her pops, I met her pops. Shout out to her pops. I can't remember his name. So she had told me, like, play whatever. So I was like keeping it calm up until they got the food. Because I knew when they got the food, they was going to want to eat and get hype. So I started playing, like the hype shit when they was eating. And what happened? I was playing music with cussing in it. And as soon as they pops heard that, he was like, nah, you gotta chill out. And I'm like, I've been playing like chill music this whole time. I'm just now like, I'm about to take it there. He was like, nope, there's too many kids here. You can't be playing music like that. Stay in your clean music in your R&B bag. Mind you, it was only 3 kids there. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they said he had invited a minister to the brunch, so it was what it was. Again, whoever paid me, whatever they tell me to do, I'm gonna do. But I did respect him. We chopped it up. I told him who I was. I told him I had just came from church. I played the drums at church. My pastor. He sold my pastor a couple cars in the past. So had a great conversation. And it's all respect and love with me. So shout out to their pops. Shout out to them. Again, the brunch was dope. Hopefully I get some more bookings. Again, if you never booked me to do a party, do your research. Ask around. The hood's favorite DJ. If you book me for a party, it's gonna slap. Period. Brunch, baby shower, school event, funeral. Like shit, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you send that deposit, I'm pulling up and that shit gonna go crazy. Alright, what we getting into? Want to start off? Did I get all my shout outs off? I think that was everything. I think I covered everything. Super Bowl. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. I did not know that was the volume control this whole time. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now y'all ain't got to complain that the claps be so loud. Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Do I have the final score? Let me see if I can get the final score. 38-35, Kansas City. The Eagles was really winning the whole game, most of the game, until like the third, and then the Chiefs started to rally back because Mahomes, he had took like a crazy hit in like the second, and he had re-injured his ankle. So you already know at halftime they took him in the locker room and they shot him up with probably the longest needle, pause if needed, with the longest needle that they can find in that arena or stadium. And when he came back out, he was acting like he had bought a new ankle at halftime. It was crazy. So I think this is the second time the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. Did they win last year? I don't know. I believe they did. Yeah, shout out to the Chiefs, shout out to Mahomes. But again, what's his name? Jalen Hurts. I believe is his name. I'll be watching football, but not really. He is Jalen Hurts. He played his ass off. I think he had like 3 rushing touchdowns. I know Josh gonna be in the comments scolding me because I'm not the biggest sports person, but I'll be at work. But he had like three rushing touchdowns. If anything, I would have bet on that because he was going crazy. I was wondering what FanDuel was, what the odds was for his 3 rushing touchdowns. That was crazy. And then shout out to them twin brothers. One on the Eagles, one on Chiefs. I can't think of their names neither, but shout out to them. I've been seeing a lot of coverage on them. A lot of girls think the white dude is cute or whatever. So that's why they claim they was watching the Super Bowl. Whatever. And then Rihanna. I personally didn't have a problem with Rihanna's halftime performance. But from what I've been seeing on Twitter and Facebook, it's been like half and half. Some people felt like the choreography wasn't giving. And then some people were just happy that Rihanna performed because they ain't seen her in like a gazillion billion years in that space or capacity. And then I'm seeing that, her outfit, she wore like an all red joint, red shoes. They said it was a salute to Kanye because I don't know what fashion show that was. I think it was the one in Atlanta when he had all red hookup on. Again, this isn't like factual, just going off of what I've seen. But me personally, I didn't have a problem with Rihanna's performance. I feel like she killed it. Off my hair. Oh, Man, this month the choreography, Rihanna's pregnant. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. He deserved a hand clap. ASAP Rocky, punk ass, they got Rihanna pregnant again. She just had the first baby. We seen one picture of the first baby and she pregnant again. Like, this nigga ASAP Rocky don't miss. It's crazy. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. Shout out to Harlem niggas. They some shiesty niggas. I'm not the biggest ASAP Rocky fan. I've never really been that biggest ASAP Rocky fan. I'm not gonna lie, but he caught one. I can't lie. He caught one. He's smart. Harlem niggas are smart. So shout out to ASAP Rocky. Him and Rihanna are expecting baby number 2. So I'm sure. Y'all never getting that album. Let's be clear. Y'all are never getting another album. You hit that Chucky laugh.
Fucking nuts.
Y'all are never getting another Rihanna album. Y'all not getting no tour. Y'all might as well go to that Fenty website and order up all this shit that y'all can. Cause y'all not getting no another album from Rihanna. That shit dead. Unless they advance her by like what 50 like 500 million. I don't think y'all getting another Rihanna album. I might as well chalk that shit up. So yeah, that was the Super Bowl. A lot of celebs in the building. Jay, of course, Khaled, Ross, Kevin Gates, Kodak, Glorilla. There was a lot of celebs in that motherfucker. Who am I forgetting? Drewski, Kevin Hart, Meek. Everybody was in fucking Arizona. Lil Baby. I think I might be forgetting, but they was out there. I got to get to Arizona so I can visit Josh. Because he keep posting these damn pictures with the sunset and all this old shit. I got to get to Arizona. I'm working on it. But shout out to the Super Bowl. What else? I already talked about Valentine's Day. We are in Michigan. I'm taping from Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan to be exact. It is a lot of UFO. It's been a lot of UFO shit going on this week. They shot down. Hold on. Let me be accurate. So I'm gonna be on here giving fake news. There you go. Okay. Welcome to Apple News. All right, hurry it up. Yeah. I should have just. F-16 pilot struggled to find object shot down over Lake Huron. Audio revealed. Fuck it. Yeah, let me see if I can get out this audio.
See something, I can't tell if it's metallic or what, and there's like lines coming down below, but I can't see anything below it. One looking outside is kind of like a blackish, I'm going to call it like a container. I can't really tell though what the shape is. Boy, it's just so slow and so small and you can't see it because it's so close. I don't have to be worried about hitting it before you find it there. It's almost like a octagon shape, I'm going to call it a blur. You can definitely see strings hanging down below, but I don't see anything below it. It's pretty small, I don't know, size of like a folder or something.
Okay, look at I forgot that I was hooked up to the I forgot to hook up to the podcast with you. Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy shit going on in Michigan. They saying it, well, not even in Michigan, but they shot down some shit. They shot down some shit somewhere else. Then they shot down that shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. Somebody about to go to war. I don't think. I think I'm past enlisting age. Lil Duval put up a poll, and he said, "Go to war for 2 years or go to jail." I voted. Well, 4 years is a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really trying to go to jail for 4 years. They said go to war for 2, but then people was asking questions like, "Can I be a chef, like, or can I be a cook in the war, and not like on the front line?" Like, I got questions because this definitely used to be a fear of mine when I was younger, but I think now that I'm older, you got a certain age limit and like physical. You gotta take like a test and all that shit. They're not just putting unfit motherfuckers out there on the battlefield. So I think I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But if I get a knock at the door, then shit, just give me them 4 years. I see y'all niggas sitting at home. Shit, 2027. Y'all got me fucked up. I was about to touch on something else. I know I'll be moving so fucking fast. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on. That's what it was. And that shit is not in my notes. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to Google all this shit. Y'all know Michigan State is my favorite school. My favorite basketball team, all that shit. It was a shooting at Michigan State last night or the night before, February 13th. Last night, it was a shooting at Michigan State. A mass shooter at Michigan State University in East Lansing killed 3 students and injured 5 others. The gunman later died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound where he was confronted by police off campus. I don't know the motive behind this shooting. You know, I don't really know what's going on. I know, excuse me, the reality star Delicious, she said, my niece is missing. You know, please pray for her safe return. And then a couple hours later, under the same Instagram post, somebody was like, RIP my niece. So probably was another family member. So super fucked up. Praying for East Lansing, the campus, the families affected, friends, family, teachers, students, faculty, just the whole city of Lansing. Like, that's just super unfortunate. I don't know again what was his reason behind doing such a hateful thing. Like, if it ain't one thing, it's another, and that's just some pretty like random shit that happened in Lansing. Like, what the fuck? But I don't think they came out with why Buddy did it or what the reason was. Who knows? That's exactly why I push so hard for mental health and give that hotline for suicide, because you never know what somebody's going through, but it shouldn't push you to injure innocent people or shoot up a school. I don't know. But prayers to East Lansing and Michigan State University. Shout out Izzo. I don't think he'll see this, but Izzo, if you do, you my guy. Izzo, what up? Back to my notes. Got that. This probably gonna be a quick one because covering shit pretty quick. What else? See, this Wisconsin man arrested for double murder after catching his girlfriend having sex with another woman. Definitely want to touch on this. 48-year-old Richard Skatka was arrested for allegedly fatally stabbing his girlfriend and her friend to death because he was humiliated after he walked in on them having sex with each other. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide in the brutal slayings of Rhonda Sigilski, 58, and Paula O'Connor, 53. The victims were reportedly stabbed to death. Scott Coe was already out on bond for stalking and harassment and violating a restraining order and was required to wear a GPS ankle monitor. Jesus Christ, he cut it off? Scott Coe allegedly cut the monitor device from his leg and ditched it alongside the interstate. Jesus Christ, Scott Coe. That pussy could not have been that good. Maybe it was. I'm not sure, but I was about to comment and say like he could have spent he could have spent that into a threesome, like. But clearly she wasn't fucking with the nigga because she got a restraining order on him. So that didn't end too well for my man's. Like now you about to be in jail for the rest of your life around a whole bunch of niggas. Who the fuck want that? Yeah. Down bad, buddy. City Boys down on that one. That's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. We just had Super Bowl this weekend. This NBA All-Star game, which I just seen. We want to give y'all facts. We want to just be on here saying shit. Shit, Utah. I know that. NBA All-Star game is in Utah. Definitely looking forward to it. Did I watch the All-Star game last year? I don't even fucking remember. I ain't gonna cap. But NBA All-Star weekend is this weekend. It should be dope. Looking forward to it. I don't even know who's in the slam dunk contest. See if I can get y'all some some stats. 2023 participants. Kenyon Martin Jr., Houston Rockets. Mac something, Philadelphia 76ers. Trey Murphy III, New Orleans Pelicans. Jericho Sims, New York Knicks. Jamal Crawford is a judge. Lisa Leslie. Of course, Karl Malone is in Utah. We don't fuck with Karl Malone. Fuck Karl Malone. Harold Miner, Dominique Wilkins. That's the dunk contest. Who won the 3-point contest? 3-point contest. All right. Participants. Tyrese H. He played for the Pacers. I ain't about to butcher his last name. Tyler Hero, Buddy He, Kevin something. He played for the Kings. Damian Lillard. Okay. Laurie McCain, however you say shit. He played for the Jazz. And Fernie Simmons. He played for Portland Trailblazers. And Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics. Who would I pick? I want to say Tyler Hero, but I don't want y'all to kill me in the comments. But Tyler Hero, he could shoot. I was about to say Dame. Who got more game-winning threes between them two? Jason Tatum was kind of throwing me off. Like, I couldn't get nobody else besides Jason Tatum, but whatever. It's only gonna be my hater. But I don't know. I think I want to go Tyler Hero. That might be my pick. Again, I don't work on Sunday, so I'll be able to watch the Allstar game. And my manager just switched my shift on Saturday. So I'll get off early on Saturday, so maybe I can catch the 3-point contest and the dunk contest. Not that good shit. Normally I miss it. It's nice to have a new job that cares about your social life, your work life, and social life balance. That's what's up. So I look forward to that. I was just about to segue to something, and I forgot what it was. And I scrolled and get reminded what it was. I don't have a clue what it was. Damn. I was gonna go somewhere. Maybe it'll come back to me. I don't know. I'm surprised. I can't see it. I can't see the timer. So whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Random, but Ann Arbor ranked the #1 best place to live in America. Gotta give it up for Ann Arbor. One time. I am an official Ann Arbor resident. I mean, again, if you go past the light, you right back in Ipsy, so it's not like me like in deep Ann Arbor. But shout out Ann Arbor. I can't lie, where I am, I don't hear too much commotion. I don't have too much to worry about besides my upstairs neighbors and their badass kids running back and forth all goddamn day. But shout out to Ann Arbor. I'm just ready for a shall I call it mobile home, but it's another. Second half, Michael Cox Podcast, episode 6. Give y'all that suicide hotline number one more time. 1-800-273-8255. Excuse me. That Detroit Marine Company in no trouble. Excuse me. Or text 988. I remember that one of these days. Like I was saying, yeah, staying in Arbor is cool. I just need more space. My lease is actually about to be up in a couple months. I need to get to trying to figure some things out. That's what I was talking about before the camera cut off. But yeah, like, you don't call it a mobile home, but wherever the hell they call it, like, they real popular around here. So like, that'll probably be the next move. But I know they're giving first-time homeowners like 10, 20 bands to get their first crib. I need to stop bullshitting and look into that. I think that'd be a good look. Got a lot of things. Got a lot of ducks I need to get in the row. That's just my main thing. I was just reflecting a second ago when I did episode 1 I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just do like 20 minutes. But like I'll be having so much to like cover in a small amount of time, but I done got so comfortable with how my camera is. My camera will go like 25 minutes and then it'll stop and then it'll go another 25 minutes. So that's how y'all get like almost an hour episode, but not really. But I've gotten so comfortable with talking to y'all and doing this, I've looked forward to it. I can't believe we made it to episode 6. I thought I would have thrown in the towel maybe episode 2 or 3, but we still rocking, so fuck it. I keep forgetting what the fuck I want to segue to. It's starting to bother me. What was I going to talk about? We gonna get in a Funko Pop of the day, porn star. Funko Pop of the week. Funko Pop news and porn star of the week. But I was about to go somewhere. I can't remember where the hell I was gonna go. So frustrating. But I was gonna say, it's February, Black History Month. If you made New Year's resolutions, I pray that y'all sticking with them. I made some adjustments. I think I talk about somewhat the same shit every episode. I made some adjustments in January, and now it's February, almost the middle of February. And just want to say I'm proud of me. I got to give myself some flowers because sometimes we make New Year's resolutions and we don't stick with them, and we'll find any excuse to just be like, man, fuck it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. Other people may not understand the vision that you have, or they can't see what you see, or where you're trying to end up, and they may, ridicule you, talk shit about you, talk about you behind your back, say what you thinking is stupid and blase splee, but man, fuck them. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's just really it. Keep going. Whatever goal you got, it ain't even got to be a big goal. It can be a small goal, whether it's a workout for 10 minutes or before you get to a 30-minute workout or an hour, something small, 5 push-ups. You're going to read a chapter of the book a day, or shit, I don't know. My cousin always say she commends me because when I have a day off, I always call family members and check on them just to see how they're doing, because I know I'm involved in a lot of shit, so sometimes I don't think to just pick up the phone. I see my phone always in my goddamn hand. But even if my phone is always in my hand, I may not think to call and check on a family member normally, unless I got a day off. So I can sit down and be like, okay, I didn't call this family member or that one or that one. So it's just little shit like that. Y'all should just keep going, whatever list y'all got. And it's not too late to start over if you have not accomplished a New Year's resolution or a goal that you have in mind. And it's going to be times where you doubt what decision you made for whatever reason, but fuck that shit, man. Just keep going. So I just want to give it up to me because I've already accomplished, again, 2 big goals that I set out for myself and for the year. And I got maybe a couple more, and we looking like we in good shape. And I just want to give it up for myself because ain't nobody else going to give it up for me. Goddamn. Just keep going. Sometimes you just got to pat yourself on the back. That's what I wanted to talk about. All right, I got it. So, Funko Pop news. I did see. Look at y'all. I went to Briarwood last Friday, and I went to Hot Topic. Y'all know I'm cool with the manager. Shout out to her. I forgot her name. It's on my phone. Hold on, what's that girl name? Excuse me. Laura. Shout out. Hey, boo. Shout out to Laura. They ain't have shit in there. I think some Dragon Ball Z. I know Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops come out every damn week. They had some Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops in there, but they didn't really have nothing left in there, so I didn't get anything. And then some Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops came out today. It was Jiren and Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. I almost went up there and tried to get them, but if you're not up there before an hour before open, you're not leaving with anything because they had a limit. They only got 3 of each. So I had to be at work at 12:30. So I was shut out of luck. and I had plans already, so I lucked out. But my goal is to show y'all some type of Funko Pop episode 7, so it can seem like I'm not on BS. It's hard when I'm. One of my goals is to not be spending as much, and y'all gotta. If y'all only knew, some of y'all know watching this how colossal my Funko Pop collection was to now just being these Funko Pops that you see behind me, a couple that y'all see in front of me, and some more behind the camera. Other than that, I had a whole room dedicated to Funko Pops, but it was time to downsize and create some realistic goals, and just um, what am I trying to say? Just downsize that part of my life. That's all. But I haven't closed the door on Funko Pops all the way. It's definitely something I need to grab, but I haven't really been on it like that. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like I can go to Target and just want to spend. Y'all know how it be. You can go to Target and say you're gonna spend $40. I'll go to Target and go down that damn toy aisle, fucking 150, 200 later. So I really like been staying away from Target, but tomorrow's my day off and I actually need to go to Target. So pray I don't go crazy. We shall see. I don't have no other Funko Pop news. Screenshot it. Not that I know of. Oh, did want to touch on this. Adidas dropping Kanye West, a very costly move. We're deep in the hole. Adidas is expected to lose $1.3 billion in sales after dropping Kanye West, according to TMZ. Now, I was just thinking about Kanye because the talk is that Kanye should do Super Bowl. I think that's what Timberland just said on Instagram maybe an hour ago. And the argument was, does Usher have enough hits to do the Super Bowl? Of course Usher has enough hits to do the Super Bowl. Whoever think otherwise is fucking stupid. But as far as Kanye doing the Super Bowl, Kanye and Jay, I don't even think Kanye and Jay are on the same page right now. Y'all know he heavily involved with the NFL. And on top of that, a lot of Jewish people are involved with the NFL. And after all that shit Kanye said, I don't never see that shit happening. But I'm just a black man from Ypsilanti. What the hell do I know? But I think it would be dope if Kanye did the Super Bowl. I think that'd be awesome. We shall see. But as far as Adidas about to lose all that money, shit, that's what they get. I shouldn't have dropped him. I'm not saying what he said was right. I don't agree with what he said. A lot of shit Kanye say just be off the wall and don't make no sense. I said I was gonna rewatch this documentary on Netflix. I might do that after I get done doing this podcast because it's so refreshing to watch the old Kanye before he just got to where he is today. But losing your mom could start the down spiral of shit. I lost my mom, and I'm for sure not the same person that I was a couple years ago. But I just think that was the start of, the snowball effect. I found a good word to put right there of what Kanye, is going through. But that's what the fuck Adidas get. I am eager to see Kanye. Kanye been real quiet lately because he had just a couple after that happened, and then didn't he say something else crazy after he said that Jewish shit? Kanye just said so much bugged out shit you can't even keep track. But I still think the old Kanye is still in there in the mix somewhere. So eager to see what Kanye has in store for us this year, and stay tuned. It is breaking news. Breaking news a couple hours ago. Give me a second because I be wanting to word shit the right way. Here you go. Louis Vuitton names Pharrell Williams creative director. Clap it up. Shout out to Pharrell Williams. I'm more Kanye than Pharrell, but they said Pharrell, when Pharrell came out with the millionaire glasses, they said he was the first person ever to fuck with Louis, I guess like rap culture wise. So that's definitely a great substitute. R.I.P. Virgil. Virgil passed away, so they obviously had to fill his position, and everybody just assumed it was going to go to Kanye. It probably would have went to Kanye. Such a great segue. I just be, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, probably would have went to Kanye if he didn't go off on a tangent and say all that stupid shit that he said. And then they came out and said that, Virgil wasn't really fucking with Kanye before he passed. I think his wife said that. So they was like, so why the fuck would y'all give Kanye Virgil spot? Again, Kanye just be going on so many just tangents and just burning so many bridges where he feel like he don't need nobody, which maybe he don't, but in some instances I feel like he would. But in the same instance, he's showing how valuable he is to the culture, and not just the culture of hip hop, fashion culture. They're about to lose 1.3 billion, not million, billions of dollars. So, but in the same breath, Kanye could do like Kai. If y'all look up Kai, that's the person who got the Thunderbolt instead of the check, even though he got sued by Nike. I think that's still ongoing. But what I'm saying is Kanye don't need. He feel like he need all this back end because he feel like he may not want to put all his money up because shit. After he got dropped, he wasn't a billionaire no more. But he's not broke. Don't even think like he halfway broke. So maybe he may not want to put up that much of his own money to do it all on his own. I'm not sure. But whatever Kanye chooses to do, maybe he just want to sit back and show the world how much, his hand on the post really matters, because that's a lot of money to lose. I seen in the news, I don't know if it was accurate or not, that Adidas is thinking about restructuring his deal and giving him a higher percentage so he can come back. So I guess that's my question, and you can leave your answer in the comments. If you were Kanye West, would you re-sign with Adidas? Now, obviously, they probably would make him go on an apology tour and apologize for all the shit that he said. But Kanye's such a live wire. He's so unpredictable. Adidas could re-sign him, and he could have a manic episode how he be having when they say he don't take his medicine. And he could say the same shit again. So who's to say if again, it's all rumors. If Adidas re-signed Kanye, what if he did the same shit all over again? So I don't really know. I don't really know what's in the future, but I look forward to it because it's just Kanye is a genius, crazy genius, whatever. Kanye is a genius. It's non-debatable, and everything that he said that he was gonna do, he was gonna have a post on fashion and the culture. You can't deny it. I don't have no Yeezys or no Yeezy slides. I had some Yeezys, but I flipped them. I could go for some slides. It is about to get hot. Maybe I need to look for some slides. I was supposed to get some slides last summer and I didn't. I know I'm I plan on taking a lot of trips this spring, summer, so I need to for sure get my hands on some Yeezy slides. That's really about it. I didn't get that Gap. I tried to get a Gap jacket. I don't remember what happened. But I wouldn't mind some Yeezy in my closet. Not at all. So I guess we'll stay tuned and see what Kanye does. But again, shout out to Pharrell Williams. I know Pharrell, same. He's a genius. He's a fashion genius. He's fashion forward. We were just talking about this last podcast with people taking risks in fashion. Pharrell ain't never dressed like the norm. He's always been different. Same with Kanye. So it's just like, there's nothing wrong with being a trailblazer and being different. That's why I talk about the same shit. We was talking about fashion last week. Just people hate on what they don't understand. And that's something that I really need to remind myself because people for sure don't understand me. Sometimes I don't even understand me, but people be so quick to call a motherfucker weird just because they don't understand them, and then not knowing if a motherfucker can handle being called weird or not. Like society and culture is just so fucking different. Just because y'all don't understand somebody, y'all want to call them weird or just say they're weird. Y'all OD on the word weird. That shit is just lame as hell. But being called weird it's not a knock. Um, Somebody call you weird if they don't understand you. Just stand on that shit. Fuck them. I was about to drop a jewel on y'all, but I'm gonna wait because y'all be biting ideas and shit, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But yeah, shout out to Pharrell and Kanye for just being trailblazers and being different and not walking to the beat of their own drum. That's just really what this shit is all about. Not giving a fuck about people's views or opinions of what you do and how you live your life, how you dress, how you move. Just be yourself. That's the main thing I preach on this podcast. Be yourself. People are not comfortable in their own skin. They want to be like everybody else. It takes one person to be themselves and not give a fuck about public perception or any of that shit. And that gonna be the person that's changed the world or spark the interest of the next kid to change the world. I ain't got that much time left. Let me go to my notes. We're gonna talk about Rihanna. I see y'all dropped another list. I'm not, because me and Cash, shout out to Cashmere, we was just talking about this in her interview. Y'all done fucked around and dropped another list. I'm not even gonna get into it because somebody left a comment and I um, wanna talk about the comment that they made, but I'm not gonna do it. Shout out to y'all in these lists. If you didn't make the list and you feel like you should have made the list, just keep working. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay consistent, put the work in, just keep doing your thing. That's literally all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not in my notes. Let me go to my notes. Oh, you talk about Funko Pop. Porn star of the week. Porn star of the week is, what's her name? Must not put it in. Yeah, Savanna Bond. Savanna Bond is very popular. I seen she was just on the. I was about to say No Jumper. She was just on the Cool Kicks podcast. Um, she probably was on No Jumper. Shit, Adam be fucking all these little porn stars. But Savanna Bond definitely partaked in a scene or two of hers this week. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with her. She got a nice little shape. He was just talking about Pamela Anderson on the last episode. But Savannah Bond, if you're not hip to her again, I'm gonna put her Instagram or her Twitter in the description. Y'all fuck with her, check her out. She's porn star of the week. She get busy. I don't know. I don't have a type. People be asking me. I don't have a type. If we vibe, we vibe. But my thing when it comes to white girls, you have to be shaped like a black girl for me to like you. I like curves. Like I don't have a type, but I do like curves. Savannah Bond, of course, she probably went under knife. It's not natural, but she got some curves on her. Porn star of the week a couple weeks ago was Peyton Presley. She got curves on her. I just like curvy women, but again, I got different body styles that I like. I like skinny chicks too, and I like big girls. It's depending on if we vibe. If we vibe, we vibe. But I like Savannah shape. Notes. Okay. Lastly, I always talk about relationship shit, and it's Valentine's Day. So I wanted to touch on. I'm just not trying to talk about. I don't want to contradict myself saying I don't want to talk about domestic violence, but I just thought it was funny because I had thought about me and my ex. We got into it when I was younger. I just feel like that relationship, I learned a lot from that relationship. I'm not gonna say it was toxic. It was toxic. But I was laughing because guys always get the bad rap in a relationship. Seems like nowadays everybody keep asking me, "Why you single? Why you single? Why you single?" You know, my last relationship didn't last for whatever reason. But everybody always assume it's the dude, and I don't like the stigma that the girl could have realized she just didn't want to be in a relationship, and she has some things to work on, so she didn't want to be in a relationship. The guy could realize he need to do some self reflecting and work on some shit, so he could come to the same conclusion like, oh, we just need to take a break, work on ourselves, and maybe later we can come back together when we feel like we've evolved some more, did some self reflection, and get back together. But because I keep coming up in conversations about why you single, why you single. But I thought about like they don't. Oh, stop blaming it on the dude. Like it ain't the dude. It's not always the dude's fault that a relationship didn't work out. But I'm not talking about my last relationship. I'm talking about another relationship many moons ago. And I was just thinking how my ex, she straight caught me with one. Like I was just so thrown off that this woman put hands on me. And again, I didn't even do nothing to her for her to put hands on me. I just thought it was a funny story to talk about. She what the fuck happened? I don't know what the fuck we got into it about. We got into it about something stupid. And it was like, yeah, you be tripping. Like you always just jumping the gun, get mad about shit. Like you need to just calm down and talk like an adult. La 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 la. And I think she just hard back and straight caught me with like a fucking left hook. And I just immediately turned into fucking anime on what's love got to do with it. And I was just so shocked and blown back. Like this bitch hit me. Like I was I was so distraught. Like this bitch hit me, and obviously I didn't hit her back. I just left. Like I turned into the chick, and she turned into the nigga. Like oh my god, I'm so sorry, and I was just sitting there like I can't believe this bitch hit me. Because again, I don't hit women. I don't advocate or support no man hitting a woman. But I just felt that shit was so funny that this girl literally hauled off and just hit me like she was a nigga. Like women really need to address the shit that they went through in the past, because that's probably be their first um, reaction. And I don't feel like she wasn't in any past relationships to where she got hit on. She just didn't know no other way to express, um, I guess, her feelings or frustrations when she's in a situation with a partner and she couldn't verbalize it. Or she just straight hit me. That shit fucked me up. And that wasn't the first time she hit me either. I think she hit me like 2 more times. And I was just like, yo, I'm either gonna call some of my female cousins to fuck you up. And I didn't because she wasn't built like that. She was from the suburbs. Or I was just gonna end up hemming her ass up. But again, I never put my hands on her. But I just was really shocked. Like, yo, she straight fired on me like I was just another female in the street. That shit was crazy. But stop blaming the guy. It ain't always the guy. It ain't always the guy. Sometimes we just need to address childhood trauma and just stuff in the past that we haven't addressed and we just swept under the rug. I think I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I don't really got too much more to leave y'all with. Episode 6, Michael Cox Podcast. Stay tuned for that Scam Likely interview coming. Like, share, comment. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube. I got a lot of shit coming up. I'm not gonna tell y'all because people be stealing ideas. They're already hating. So yeah, just stay tuned, man. We are working. This is getting fun, man. So again, let me know how I'm doing. If I'm doing better. I know I say 1,000 times. Who just had an interview and they said 1,000 times? I was just watching it. Damn, maybe I'll find it by the time I come back for episode 7. I just thought it was funny. Was it Dame? It was an NBA player. It was some sports player. I thought it was hilarious because he reminded me of me. But Is that episode 6? The real episode 6. In a minute, man.